careful where you search because there is a possibility there'll be needles there. The guns are at the utmost in this place.
Get out of the way!
At 5:45 this morning, the Essex County Narcotics Task Force made its move. More than 50 officers moved in on the new Community Corporation, a huge housing project in Newark that is slowly being infested with drugs.
Just some packaging material for cocaine. So he must have sold out last night.
They're coming into these areas, and if we don't try to stop them, they're going to ruin this development. There's no doubt about it.
Built after the riots of 1967, New Community was once considered the finest subsidized housing in the city of Newark. But as the scourge of drugs spreads throughout the complex, residents are literally begging authorities for help.
I think this is what has to be done. It wasn't getting worse.
The drug dealers are really taking over here.
That's right, yeah.
It's the element of surprise. We got to catch them with their guard down because if they know we're coming, they're entrenched in there and they're barricaded and they're well armed.
Well, let me ask you, these folks say they think you've been selling drugs out of this place.
God knows, I never sold drugs in my life.
As we enter each apartment, there is a moment of doubt. Scared kids huddled and shaking on the couch or a young man confined to a wheelchair are not symbols of drug activity that one might expect to see. But earlier in the week, undercover drug buys were made at each of the 9 apartments raided. And this morning, agents searched every corner for evidence that would allow them to evict a tenant who is convicted of dealing drugs.
You can't tell me that these people don't know what's going on. I mean, the mother, the sisters, and the kids. You know, you feel sorry for the kids, but after a while, you get used to it.
$15 a piece normally. This shows that this guy's he's not a user, he's a dealer.
Open up! Please! Open up!
As is often the case, this morning's raid turned out to be disappointing. There was only enough evidence for about a half dozen arrests, and many of those cases aren't likely to stick.
We're arresting more people and trying to incarcerate them, but they seem to be coming right back out in the street.
It doesn't seem to get any better. As much as we can do on the street, it continues on.
Call my mother.
You'll be out by tomorrow.
She'd be out by tomorrow. Today's Friday. They don't have no goddamn courts today.
And though officers on the task force vow to keep on fighting, most admit it will be an uphill battle all the way. In Newark, I'm Ren Scott, Channel 2 News.